The chilling disappearance of Emily Hart on her wedding day. What should have been the happiest day of her life turned into every family's worst nightmare. A white dress, a bouquet of lily, and a church full of loved ones. Yet no bride ever walked down the aisle. Where did Emily Hart go on the morning of her wedding? And why does everyone who loved her seem to be hiding something? Emily Hart was the kind of person everyone in Chestnut Ridge, Vermont, knew by name. A 27-year-old kindergarten teacher, known for her warm smile and gentle nature. Emily had spent her whole life in the same sleepy town. She was the kind of woman you expected to settle down with a nice guy, have 2 kids, and bake cookies for the church fundraiser. Her fiancé, Daniel Morgan, a local carpenter, had proposed to her on a snowy December evening in front of her entire family. By all accounts, their relationship was a picture of small-town romance, Sunday picnics, volunteering at the community center, and never a public fight. So when Emily didn't show up for her wedding on September 3rd, the town panicked. At 8:30 a.m., Emily was seen by her maid of honor and childhood best friend, Rachel Carver, sipping coffee in her parents' kitchen. She was nervous but excited. Her dress was steamed and ready. By 10 a.m., Emily said she was going for a short walk to clear her head. She never came back. By 1 p.m., when she was supposed to walk down the aisle, Daniel stood alone at the altar, panic growing. Her phone was turned off. No messages. No signs of distress. Her purse and keys were still at home. A search party of nearly 100 people combed the town's forests, back roads and creeks by nightfall, and just like that, Emily Hart was gone. Local police initially suspected a random abduction. There were rumors about a white van seen near Hart's Lane that morning. Posters were made. Bloodhounds brought in. Her face was on the evening news, but as investigators dug deeper, inconsistencies began to emerge. Her best friend Rachel told police Emily had been second-guessing everything about the wedding. Daniel, in contrast, claimed Emily was all in and glowing with joy the day before. So who was lying? 3 weeks after Emily's disappearance, her laptop revealed a password-protected folder. Forensic investigators eventually cracked it. Inside were dozens of email exchanges between Emily and a man named Jay. The emails, dating back nearly a year, revealed an affair with someone from out of town, someone she had met at a teacher's conference. Their tone grew more intense with time, expressing frustration, passion, and desperation. In the final email, dated 3 days before the wedding, Jay wrote, "You don't belong in that world, Em. Let's run. You and me. Say the word and I'll be waiting." Was this a runaway bride story? Or something darker? On October 11th, a fisherman found a woman's shoe and a torn lace veil on the banks of Eden Creek, 20 miles from Chestnut Ridge. Nearby, police found drag marks in the mud, a shattered cell phone, and a buried engagement ring. DNA confirmed the shoe and veil belonged to Emily. Suddenly, the tone of the investigation shifted. This was no longer a missing person case, it was a probable homicide. Jay turned out to be Jeremy Rourke, a 39-year-old teacher from Albany. Divorced, no kids. When police interviewed him, he admitted to the affair and said he had planned to meet Emily in Vermont on her wedding day, but claimed she never showed up. However, surveillance footage from a highway gas station placed Jeremy's car leaving Chestnut Ridge just after noon on the day Emily disappeared. Jeremy was arrested and charged with kidnapping and suspected murder. Case closed? Not quite. 2 months into pre-trial hearings, a shocking revelation surfaced. A letter, postmarked a week after Emily's disappearance, was found hidden inside a library book returned anonymously. It was handwritten, shaky, and unmistakably Emily's. "If you're reading this, I made a mistake. I trusted the wrong person. And if something happens to me, it wasn't Jeremy. Please ask Rachel why she was at the cabin." Police had never searched Daniel's family's hunting cabin. When they did, they found a charred section of carpet, traces of blood under the floorboards, and hair matching Emily's. DNA results implicated Rachel Carver. The truth unraveled quickly after that. Rachel had found out about Emily's affair months earlier. According to her later confession, she confronted Emily at the cabin the morning of the wedding, furious over Emily's betrayal of Daniel and, more importantly, Rachel herself. What no one in Chestnut Ridge knew was that Rachel had been secretly in love with Emily since they were teenagers. The confrontation turned violent. A shove, a fall, Emily hit her head on a stone fireplace hearth. Rachel panicked, covered it up, planted misleading evidence, even blamed Jeremy, hoping he'd take the fall. Rachel is currently serving 25 years to life for manslaughter, obstruction of justice, and desecration of a corpse. Emily's body was never recovered. To this day, the small town of Chestnut Ridge holds a candlelight vigil for Emily each year on September 3rd. Her story lives on in true crime circles, not just because of the horror of her disappearance, but because it reminds us how the most dangerous secrets often lie beneath the calmest surfaces. What do you think? Did justice truly prevail in Emily Hart's case? Do you believe Rachel's version of events was the full truth? And how well do we ever really know the people closest to us? Comment your thoughts, theories below, and if you found this story compelling, like and subscribe for more true crime stories that dig deeper.